Hi there, sign of Leo. This is Kim here to do your reading. Hope you're doing good out there. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you would like a private reading, I do offer those. That information is in the description box below. I have 3 prices from $22 to $60. This is about dead, isn't it? I have a torch, but you know, the torch just, it works great on sage and not so great on Palo Santo. So, anyways, distractions. Distractions, like butterflies are buzzing around my head. I think of you. Paul McCartney. It's his album called Flowers in the Dirt. It's a really good album. That's a really good song. It's a beautiful song. Distractions. Everything that he writes is just absolutely beautiful. For Leo, what do you have for Leo? And thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing. Yay! Sun Splendor for subscribing and for commenting too. Appreciate the comments. Lets me know how you can relate to the energy. If you can, if you just have a smile emoji or a heart emoji, that's fine too. I like that. Sun Splendor. So, I always say, you know, the sun can come out, but if you want to get stuck inside a cave, you'll get stuck inside a cave, and you might not enjoy the sun in all its splendor. There's 2 sun cards in this deck. This is the one that says that you're ready to embrace the sun in all its splendor. If you think of that, of what that means, embracing the sun in all its splendor, for you all it means something a little extra special, because, well, not only is it bliss and happiness, but for Leos, it's your ruling planet, star, you know what I mean? So we have summer here too, which is absolutely great. This is prosperity, abundance. It's blossoming. This is, for some of you all, this is romance. For some of you all, it's going to be a mix. It can be a new career, new, I don't know, visions, life purpose. But whatever it is, it's like the Empress energy mixed into it. You also have the apple here. So I'm going to say this probably has a little something to do with not temptation, knowledge. It has to do with knowledge. Because of this apple, I don't know. I feel like because of your knowledge, plus the fact that you have the sun splendor anyway on your side, that something is going to be so much coming into your life with so much blossoming abundance. And you know the expression, like, let me make this abundantly clear. That's what this is. It's spirit or the universe saying, I'm going to make this abundantly clear in the best way possible that you're about to embrace sun splendor. You have 2 geese up here. It's kind of like a lover's energy. And in the replacement for a sun, you have the gold ball. And I always find that card interesting anyway, because, well, this one has a little, like a rainbow thing over it, the new experience, over the pearl. This one hasn't been colored in yet. And I think that's so telling to say that the experience has, it's gonna, well, it's just beginning, and so you've really yet to feel all the good memories. You've yet to feel the sun splendor in all its, like, in all its glory yet, but you will. Oh, but you will, because this will make it abundantly clear in the best way possible. Might mean more activity. I know I have to start doing more activity. I'm trying to lose like 5 to 10 pounds. And so in this summer card, I'm seeing and I'm being reminded that even though the weather might get colder, we need to make sure we're not getting too, you know, because I'm a Leo too. I like my naps and I like to sleep. So, but when you go hard, right? Really hard. So this is like saying to keep it up, I guess. Keep up the exercise, keep up the eating right. I'm also seeing this as broccoli. I don't know. You know, maybe adding some broccoli into your diet. Give you some vitamin K, you know, anything like dark and green. It's really going to help you out, especially like spinach is great. It's probably the best thing for you out there, period. Of all the veggies you could pick, if with it, because they've just got, it's packed full of stuff. So, and then you have calcification. This is like a noun to me, a noun or a place, an actual thing manifesting in your life. This is the energy behind it, and this is the energy behind it. So you have burning desire and passion. And if you'll notice, even though there's two birds in the sun splendor, this one with the passion, desire, and almost like being drawn to that light or that flame, you have a lot of energies, right? So it's not just two, well, one of these could be you, but it's not just, it feels like there is desire or passion because of your glow, your light. When you get this card, it means that all else will be burned out of your life. All, you know what I imagine? I imagine like, and don't do this, but I do remember this. I don't know if I tried it or what, but I remember like people would twist your hair really tight and then light it. Okay, do not do this. This is just when I was like young, because the things on the edge would be your split ends. They would say whatever. That's probably not all true, but okay, it's for the visual of whoosh, everything that is on the outside being burned out, or everything that is, not everything on the outside, anything that needs to be purified through fire. There you go. Everything that needs to be purified through fire. Let's pull from the tarot deck for Leos. Leos. Something else. King of Swords. Who's this? Uh-oh. I'm picking up on a person that's going to enter your life that is a professional, a real, they're big in their field or what they do. They have a strong title, but they also have like dignity and nobility behind it. So yes, they have the brains, they have the intelligence, but this is also a very noble, good person also. Everybody has a dark side, you know, but this is somebody that, I don't know, there's something about, they're really good at what they do. That's what I'm getting mainly. Expert. This is an expert. This is someone who's, okay, they're disciplined. They take life themselves and their achievements very seriously. Now, I mean, so this could be you, but it's got, the reason why I'm saying that it feels like a person entering your life is because of the sun splendor. So that's what I'm going to say it is, because even if it's just for partnership or to help you with something in life, it would be like the lawyer, the person that, or the accountant. This is a person that knows their stuff, and their work ethic is amazing. They're a little bit different than you, though, here, Leo. They're a little bit opposite of you, honestly, because it's an Aquarius energy. Does not have to be, but the metaphor is that it is your opposite sign. It's going to be your 10 of Cups with this person. Well, this is the nicest reading that I've seen for Leos in a while, because most of your readings here lately have been like, keep the faith, keep going. Oh, you fell? Let's get back up. Get back on the right path again. Don't give in to temptation. You know the drill. It's been playing on and on. So there maybe it's something with your own discipline. Maybe there is with mine, I know, but there might be something with your own diligence or just determination for something that is actually matching in the most opposite way possible. Your 10 of Cups means that you could come together with these energies to form your heaven on earth. So if this were a professional helping you out and there was like some big idea coming together for a new business idea, opportunity, this would be somebody that was so smart and intelligent, and they would help you get your material wealth and be concerned too about your family and their happiness too. Wanting to like blend everything and be happy. And it's your heaven on earth. This is your heaven on earth, though. It could be with just yourself. You could be this expert, okay? So I'm not saying you probably already are. It's just that this is a different type of energy that I'm picking up with this. Okay, so yeah, you're heaven on earth, and it's like, it's time. Calcification, tell me about that. Tell me about this desire or passion for Leos. 8 of Swords, trying to figure out how to overcome your mind. Oh, okay, so that's what we're burning out, burning away. With a clear mind, we're able to clear it successfully when needed. Easier to clear a clear mind than it is clouded. And so we can get our mind clouded with anxiety, overthinking something, obsessing, worried that something's worse than what it really is what I really get from this card, because I'm sensing the emotion coming off of this person, like, oh no, I'm trapped, oh God. Even on the tiptoes, you know, like, what do I do? But there's blinders on the actual eyes. Spiritually, the only thing that's blinding this person is their own thoughts. Like, I can't move this way because of a sword, but is it an actual thing or is it a thought? So a sword, like this energy, is supposed to be used as an extension of yourself. If you look in the history of swords, right? Just in the history, if you look at it, it was like you're considered even maybe wealthy to own a sword. It was your defense. It was your offense. It was power. It represented prestige, but it represented an extension of your arm, to be quite literal. It represented an extension of your arm that was supposed to serve and protect you, not hurt you or hinder you or stop you. And when it's scattered around us and not in our hand like it's supposed to be, then it's not doing us any good. So this is about controlling your thoughts. And then I have the Star. I have opposite energies for you. Maybe making you feel a little out of sorts at times. Not necessarily in a bad way. There's expansion here. Okay, there's expansion. There's the stars align up, and I apologize for the silly bikini on the star here. It's it's actually a cute bikini now that I look at it through there. I would buy something that was black like that's cute. So the star, the star then, it is like the stars being aligned for what you're wanting to expand for yourself and grow. It's new partnerships, new alliances, something that's aligned for you to big time grow, like really big time grow into your heaven on earth here, Leo. It's not something little, and I'm not just, you know, I will suffer views to make sure I tell the truth. That's what I do. And so there is something, though, that has to do with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. If this is you, then it's about you communicating well. Should we get off of our path here, then we just get right back on and head the way we're supposed to be going. All right? Like, for example, my sun sign is Leo, my rising sign is Leo, and my north node is Leo. So, if I were to look at this combination, knowing that about me, myself, then I would say, is there any attribute is there anything in my life where I'm not being strong enough, I'm not showing enough courage, or is there any area where I'm not acting like myself, I'm wanting to escape myself for some reason, and I'm not going in the direction that I need to be going in to get my goals met? Because I know my goals, but however, the way either I'm acting, behaving, or my course of action is not in alignment with that, I would say, well, you need to follow your north node. For me, it would be about, so step into absolute authentic you. Absolutely. No other thing to focus on, but it's the only communication that's authentic will help get you back on course. I think that's your message too, though. No matter what your north node is, whatever authentic is for you, and then the area of your north node, the reason I like looking that up through your birthday, through Google, some of you know it, some of you can look it up. You can figure out what direction, what do you need to work on to get into the direction that your north node is in. If it's Virgo, then, your north node in Virgo, you might want to think more about planning, strategy, and organizing, and being a little bit more meticulous. And maybe that might be something you have to work towards that will get you back on track. But your sign your north node will help you. I don't know why I'm going on so long about that. But Eight of Wands, good news. I love these cards. If I could paint a picture like that, oh wow. Well, I'd be really happy. Maybe one day I could paint a picture like that. It's so pretty. I always try to do skies and clouds. I'm always doing clouds. And then here's the Chariot on the bottom. Things are changing with your every day-to-day thing. I think they're telling me to tell you that to prepare you. Things are changing on how you do things every day to day. Excuse me, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. I can't help that. But things are changing on the every day to day, right? And so you have to have discipline and dedication, and you do. Where you are, that's going to be part of the change, even though I think there's something about a setting change here too, because of this travel like energy with the Chariot, travel, victory. Okay, and the High Priestess is like, your stuff. I think let's look. I'm not going to be satisfied until I get clarifying on that. Hang on. The High Priestess, yeah, you can go within. You go within. You absolutely know who you are. What your gifts, your talents, your abilities are. It's about using them. I don't know what is this good news about too. We'll clarify that. I do have 8. Tell me about 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, so yeah, see, so something's changing. I was right. So it's something changing on your every day to day. Something with your routine that's going to change. The baby is represented. Cardinal, new beginnings, rapid growth, fresh start. I think it's a rapid growth because of this. Because this is news. Oh, no, you have 888. Shit. 888 in your reading. Abundance. Prosperity. Big time achievements, right? 8 of Wands is saying that something's going to pick up speed. Go faster. Go a little bit faster. And a new beginning, a new phase is definitely a change, right? Okay, give us a little bit more on these swords energies. Okay, so when I see that on top of this Queen of Swords in the reverse, I'm thinking that we need to get less out of our head, more and more into our heart space. Like connect more with the heart space and more with this energy of like cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, either one. But we need to tap more into this. So more into the intuitive heart connection. I mean, they're supposed to be connected. Or they're best when they're balanced and connected. More so going from your heart space, though, I would say. And so this is like, oh, if you're over analyzing to the point where your worries and your anxieties are illogical and they're not in alignment with what your goal is, then you need to be open or receptive to being guided by your heart space. That's what that's saying. Psychic, empathetic, intuitive, sensitive, heart-centered, feels things deeply, takes things personally. Oh, you have so much healing here. This is so beautiful. Healing and expansion. Oh, I love this one. Healing, fertility, eternity. What does the emerald mean to you? I mean, it's really matching the Three of Wands energy here and the summer, the tree. Growth. You see money, abundance in some way. It says eternity, reflection, humility, sexuality, rare, peace, soul restoration, growth, a strong relationship, balance, free-flowing love, mature love, and the heart chakra. Yeah, that's a message I can trust for sure. Like, I trust the whole message coming through, but just very strongly, these two are synchronistic coming out like that. All right, so tell me about expansion. Maybe this movement, the Chariot, that we're really needing. This movement. Oh. Okay, that star can be about recognition, right? So there's some sort of victory that you're charging to where you're going to get recognized for what you do. Having pride in what you've built, your position. Wealth, ancestry, antiquity. I have power, prestige, old guard, timeless. Oh gosh, you have the prettiest ones. You've got the gems. The gems are coming out with you all. How you reacted under pressure, right? Made you into a diamond. Started off like coal, like all the rest of us, but not all of us became diamonds under the pressure. Some completely disintegrated and aren't here anymore. You, however, are a strong, invincible spiritual force. You're unconquerable, multidimensional. The diamond I could see relating to Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. I would see relating to that emerald energy here. There's brilliance, light, and purity coming through. Wow. Oop. Okay. This is the White Light Oracle. Sacrament of Extreme Unction. Sacrament. For some reason the word sacrifice was coming up too, but I know it's not necessarily that. But see the arms too and the hands. It says your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth, and now is the time to trust in what is meant for you, to move forward towards it with an open, trusting heart and a peaceful mind. Yeah. In Catholic tradition, extreme unction is performed at the time of physical passing to, good Lord, okay, in order to cleanse those Catholics. I'm sorry. In order to cleanse the soul, because let's get to this. Extreme unction means the last anointing. May spiritual grace always be with you. It is a blessing, always available to a receptive heart. This oracle wishes to bring your attention to the ending of a particular stubborn pattern. As it does, you will feel greater freedom and a new lease on life, as if being born into this lifetime. And I have nothing against people if they're Catholic, but let me just say that. It ended up being, what's funny is I've read like almost every card in this deck because it's fairly new, and I have not read that one. It kind of surprised me because everything's very positive, upbeat, and then they're like, at the time when you die. Okay, so let yourself off the hook for guilt, shame, or blame. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that all people, including you, have done their best. The universe is offering you a powerful spiritual gift. Your heart knows how to receive it. Let go. There is no turning back. It is time to start anew, and it's time for you to be happy and free. I'm going to take that as my cue to switch to the angel numbers. This angel number card came out. Three. Angel numbers, sequences of divine numbers that carry divine guidance. Oh, look at this, how it matches up. Augur, spiritual master, a seer, predictions, visionary. Indigo child, born between 1978 and 1988. Yes. 5. Ascension number 5. Light ether, mental tunes into spirit. And the first one that came out was energy healer, Reiki, chakra healer, crystal healer, healing touch, etc. 5. I would say there's some big changes. So it's 1, 2, and 30. On the bottom, I am imaginative. On the bottom, I am intuitive, I am innovative, and I am brave. 1 says you're a self-starter with innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through the rough times and reach success. I am innovative. So. And then 11, you have a keen awareness of what's happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift, and it will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. I'm intuitive. At 77, it is time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. 77 says, I am brave. And you know that's a spiritual challenge, but it's like all leadership you is written all over the board. 11177. So that's what I've got for you all. I'm sending you so much love. Thanks for joining me. Bye, Leos.